2, 1, and we are live.
Movie, Bennett Bantu production.
Dayu, depending on where you are, I greet you. Nusiemi betwa bumbote bana bayisolele. Molweni abantwana abanguni. Mpo salama watoto wa Mungu. Sawubona. Yes, this is Africa, and Africa is our business. And today on the hot seat, we sit in sacred conversation with Ibrahim Badingu, a voice from the upper west of Ghana, whose music bridges the ancestral drum, the modern stage. In this dialogue, we are not just going to exchange words. It is a gathering of rhythm, memory, and vision. Welcome to Bantu Re-Education TV, Ibrahim Badingu. Oh, the network always disappoints. But as you did see, our guest is with us, so just bear with us. Our guest had notified us that wherever he is in Ghana, it had rained, so there is network interference. And sometimes there's not much we can do because we do rely on these networks to bring these dialogues, connecting Africa, connecting what we hold dear on the continent, and that is our culture. The series, or you are watching The Road to FESTAC, dialogue with Ibrahim Badingu, who will be performing at FESTAC 2025, happening in Accra, Ghana, at Independence Square from the 21st of September to the 27th. A week-long engagement celebrating all that makes us Africa, our culture, our art. There will be business conferences. There will be screening of movies. You know, African stars will be converging there. We have great participation. Over 100,000 participants are expected. We are expecting delegates from many countries. So FESTAC, that's where it's happening. To book your ticket, go to www.festacafrica.org. That is the official FESTAC website. Register. There's something for each and everyone, regardless of whether you're a speaker, whether you're a presenter. There's just something for everybody. So as we wait for our guest, bear with us, and we hope he can return and we can continue with the dialogue. Bye bye.
Movie, Bennett Bantu production.
Our guest had notified us, and the network has finally worked in our favor.
Very, very,
Welcome
yeah, very
to
much.
Bantu
To
Education TV.
to
So, Ibrahim, tell us, how do you ground yourself
yes, sir.
in your spirit before the music, before you
Mm,
give the music to the world?
you know, before the music, uh, you know, it started over in the village. So during my elementary, like primary school, we started like a school. I was part of the school drama group. So it started from there. So then, back in the days, we were having this tape cassette, which one man has a shop over there. So he was been playing the songs every day through there. That it all motivated me. Coming up as a musician, it all started over there. It grounded over there. Yeah.
Thank you for that response. Your name, Badingu, it carries energy. Every time we hear that name, we know something magical is about to happen on stage. So tell us, what does the name mean?
Yeah, man. The name Badingu means your desire. It's a Dagari Wali name, or I would say it's a Wala name, given by the people from northwest of Ghana. I'm from Wichau. Wichau is the district capital of West in the Upper West region of Ghana, northwest Ghana, and is the district capital. So Badingu, but Badingu is a given name across all the region, the whole region. Sisa, we have different tribes like Sisa, Wala, Dagaba, Prefor, and then Lobi. So, but I'm from the Wala side, specifically Wichau in Pomo. So artistically, as an Africanist, I suggested to add an African identity to my name. Ibrahim is my surname, so I said no, I have to add an African name to give it that African spirit. Yeah, so I added Badengo to my state name because of the pronunciation. That's why I attach Ibrahim. If not, a lot of people call me Ras, Ras, Ras. Initially, I was using Ras Badingo, but I decided to just remove the Ras and add Ibrahim to make it Ibrahim Badingo. And Badingo means your desire. Like we voted for the politicians and they are there doing their own thing, they are there doing their own desire. What pleased them that they do. Badingo Yalabang era, they are doing their own thing there. So that's the main.
Yes, I can relate to having Ras put before your name, which was not the norm. But we say
Yeah,
it's spiritual. When we understand
yeah,
our hair carries, it's spiritual. So we don't want to shave it. That's all it is. So do you see your music as prophecy, healing, or resistance, or the three of them?
yeah, man. Yeah, because my kind of music is different from what some of them do. I don't do like, sorry to say, fornication songs, like speaking things that doesn't relate to the world, like speaking profane words in my music. No, my music fight for equal right and justice, fight for women empowerment. Talks about unity and then just an empowerment things there. So that's what my music is. And I don't do music for the likes. I do it for the love, as Chronic will say. Yes, I.
Yes, I bless up. And now, when it comes to your music, you embed a lot of ancestral rhythm, ancestral tone. So, do you
Yeah.
embed prayers, blessings, and the ancestral codes into your music?
Yeah, man. Because as a Pan Africanist, I think we deal with our ancestors through to the Almighty. Yeah. So my music, example like Proverbs. I have a song called Proverbs. It's an intro to my upcoming album. Like Nimbera Mayeli Kantagi Kunanchera Mane Kakoko Malibe Obakara Sana Nimbiriba Manka Dugujeri Aku Do Balara Umanyini Kinandi Boli for the winning Munalewa me Sabatora Yarum Kapan Lara Mina Dana. So it's just like that. It says, so I call it Proverbs. These are spiritual proverbs that, awaken consciousness. So whenever I'm going
Indeed.
on stage, that's the chanting that I always chant before I entered stage. And I've been doing it since 2008 till date. That's the entrance I always use.
And as I'm sure you are aware, we are in the if not precipice of a spiritual awakening, a rise in consciousness. We see it around. We see with the content that is being uh, consumed. So tell us, like the spiral of the shell of a snail, because Africa has been moving slowly. How do you weave that spiral of consciousness through your music? Channel the ancestors. It's African
Uh,
Renaissance.
yeah, because through this, like I've seen what Tekenja, Fakoli, Alpha Blandi, they are doing. So it's them that motivate me also to channel my energy to that. And I said, no, I can use the local dialects to also prove that, yeah, we have a certain language in northern Ghana called Wala or Dagati. So I use that one, to also use it to push the consciousness away to the people. I don't know if I get your answer right.
I know what you did, and I will allow it. So, if Africa had one song, if Africa had one song to sing, what would it sound like?
Yeah. If Africa have one song or sound,
Yes, one song. Embody Africa, become the mother, and say she has one song to sing. What would that song sound like, according to you?
according to me, Africa should open the barrier, as the King James say, ouvrir les frontières, because hello.
Yes, you hung.
As I was
We lost you for a moment. We
yeah,
lost you at
I said,
Uvre Airport.
yeah, I said Africa should open the barriers across Africa because I can be in Africa and still be a slave in Africa. But so they should open. My song will be Africa should open the barrier over the frontier, as Tekinja will say, so that we can move trade, education, economic, military, so that we can have one Africa. As Kwame Nkrumah say, like unity, like we can have a united Africa. So they should open the barrier so that I wouldn't need visa to go to South Africa. I wouldn't need visa to travel across Africa. No, if I have, we should have one African passport so that we can move across Africa. So that's what I was saying for Africa. Yeah.
Indeed, because it is sad. I need so many visas to see a melanated being like myself on
Mhm.
the same continent. But
Yeah. Man.
things are changing. Things are changing. Many see you as a cultural ambassador. How do
Yeah.
you hold the responsibility of speaking for your community?
Yeah. Because it's a great achievement because I've seen a lot of them are going the other way. Now I'm going that way. And our part, if you're going that way, it's hard for you to penetrate in the market unless you fight hard. So, as a cultural ambassador, this is what I do to portray my identity, pushing the Africa like pushing my local dialect to the people. I can sing much in English and any language I want to sing, but I want to portray my own identity to let people know that here we have this tribe over here called Wala people or Dagata people or people from the Upper West region of Ghana. So, and my people appreciate what I'm doing across because, and it has given me a lot of platform to showcase my talent across the world. Yeah.
And talking of roots in Africa, you know, at one point we'll all become ancestors.
Yeah,
When they speak the name Ibrahim Badingu, 100 years from now, what do you hope they say?
Um, I want them to remember what I've done for my community, my region, my country, and my continent at large, because through my music, I have supported a lot of rural education with my foundation, Ripples of Hope, which I co-found with my good sister, Agatha Olin. So I want that name to be there, generation to come. One day they'll say, "Oh, Ibrahim Badingu or Badingu was doing this, and this is his achievement, supporting rural education and empowering domestic violence, like preaching against domestic violence across rural areas and Africa per se." Yeah, so I want people to remember my good name. Yeah, man.
Good. Now we have established the roots. Speak to the shoots. Speak to the youth.
Yeah, the youth, like example, my part entertainment aspect, we should all try to portray the African identity, preach about Africa, talk about Africa, because Africa is the sorry, I would say Africa is Africa is the world. If if Africa is not there, the world will collapse, because they should portray and promote a lot of uh, African tradition and African identity, African music, our culture, costume, tradition to the world, for people, to come and invest in Africa. Yeah. So, and we should stay against violence, political war, and let's unite and be each other keepers. If I'm from Ghana, you are from South Africa, Kenya, but we are one people. We shouldn't fight ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'll tell the youth. And we shouldn't let the politicians divide us. They shouldn't incite us to do any bad thing across, so that we will fight ourselves. Like what is going on in Sudan, uh, DRC, uh, uh, a lot is happening in Africa. So they shouldn't let the politicians divide us. We should stay as one people, and focus and build a greater Africa together.
True, 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 true. Truer words have never been spoken. And thank you for bringing us into the memory of the plight of what is happening in Africa. We cannot continue to ignore what is happening in the Sudan. We cannot continue to ignore what is happening in the DRC. This is Africa, and Africa is our business. So when the rallying call comes, we have to speak up these things, and that is why we use platforms like FESTAC, where you will be performing as one of the opening acts at the Independence Square in Ghana. We really appreciate you, and I know we have taken up a lot of your time. It has been frustrating with the network and the rain and all that, but the message has to get home. So would you kindly gift us with one verse, one chant? Gift us with one verse, one chant, whether it's from your music, whether it's from poetry, anything that you want Africa to hear in this particular moment.
Okay. Bomo wa dunia langa, kanisa la banuntayala. Boy, bomo wa dunia langa, kanisa la banuntayala. Yeah, bomo wa dunia tunebonin sala banuntayala. Eh, bomo wa dunia langa, kanisa la banuntayala. Ohi Nayala Kumogamba Mo Bunne Mansan Inna Soya Vankubu Goyi Ayi Isambo Abadune Yabenta Widinumbu Kutabu Ehi Mankadune Yabenka Widinumbu Kuta Yeta venkati hata Africa boy yeta venkati hata he Yavenka rinunta Bombo mabundunia Ehi Ntawoi Nanta samaya Kibaba yela boy Nanta sama Bombo wamatami ye Insana yoruboy Bombo wamatami domo Insana yorubo Bombo dunia lama Kaninsala banonta yela Ha Bomo dunia langa Kaninsala banonta yela Rastafari. Literally the song means that what kind of world is it that too much hatred among ourselves? You see your colleague and you want to, like I say, you want to spoil her, he or her about like hatred among ourselves. So it preaches about hatred among ourselves, and he sang in Wale, Dagari, and Dabanle, So I featured Abu Sadiq, one of our legendary reggae artists from Northern Ghana, and my good friend Batu and myself. So it was released in 2013 from my album Norien. So it's still one of my best songs. So every stage I am, I do perform that song because of the kind of words the song talks about. It talks like people from the same womb, but they hate each other. They don't want to see one another. So we should be each other's keepers and forgive one another. Rastafari.
And I believe all I can respond to that is Ire, because that is how music should feel.
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes, sir.
definitely how music should feel.
Yeah, man.
If it doesn't elevate you, if it doesn't take you to another place, then it's not
Yeah,
music. If it
yeah, man.
doesn't inspire something in you, then it's not
Exactly.
music.
As as
And for more
as
of this, for
Peter
more
Tosh
of
will say.
this, for more of this, for more of this, for more of this, for more of
Yeah,
these uplifting tunes,
yeah,
Ibrahim
man.
Badingu will be
Exactly.
performing at the Festival of
Yeah, yeah.
African Culture and Arts
And I'm
happening.
not cutting you. And I'm not cutting you short. Everybody should grab a ticket, $5 per day, $20 for the whole week. Let's meet at the Independence Square starting from the 21st to 27th. So you will see me live performing. So there's people across Africa should come around and let's vibe together, you know, to wake up our ancestors because Africa is not free and we want to be free now.
Indeed, 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 my brother, indeed. So they can visit www.festacafrica.org for tickets to register. Also, in the community segment of this channel, we have put the details on how you can purchase those tickets on the website. On this channel, there's also information on where you can get accommodation and all that. We are working closely with our partners in Ghana. So you do not want to miss this. This is Africa coming together, the motherland, the heart and soul of Africa. It's
Yeah.
convening in West Africa. So from the 21st to the 27th, come, let us be one. Let us be one Africa. Bring your business cards because there will be business conferences. There is, of course, the Jollof, the Ghana Jollof and the Nigerian Jollof showdown.
That's
You
the
know, for the
best jollof.
foodies.
Ghana jollof is the best in Africa.
Yes, there's the
and,
Work for
and
Hope.
Ivory Coast, Ivory Coast Acheke is the best in Africa. you know.
I am not sure if I will be one of the judges, so that is yet to be determined. But
yeah.
I will keep silent. But I do know I might be partially biased. I might be partially biased. Yes. So let us all convene in Ghana. Details are on the website. If you've been following this series, The Road to FESTAC, where we've been interviewing those, not just those that perform, are going to perform, but the contributors. You know, this is Africa coming together. You know, this is the biggest festival of African culture and arts, and you get to see the legendary Ibrahim Badingu perform. So tell them in your own words.
My closing remarks.
Yes, your closing remarks.
My closing remark is we want Africa to be free, so everybody should try grab a ticket. Let's meet at the Independence Square. My new album, Welcome to Upper West, will be ready next month. So those who don't know me now should go and follow me on Twitter at Badingu. Badingu spelled Badingu, Facebook Ras Badingu, and all my social media. Stream my album across all digital stores. Rastafari, you know. I'm the new kid coming. So Africa should get ready for the Prince of African Reggae. Rastafari.
Ire, bless up,
Yeah,
bless
man.
up, bless up. It's been an honor hosting you. It's been an honor. I have to tell them you are a very humble. I and I are humble.
Grateful.
You're very humble and very patient and very integrated. So
Yes, sir.
the music you sing, you know, we can say here at Bantu Education TV, it is not a mask you wear. You vibrate exactly who you are. And we are grateful. For I see you, Africa sees you. See you in Ghana. Until next time, from Bantu Re-Education TV. Bye-bye.
All right. Blessed. Thanks for
Bless
the
up.
time. Blessed.
A Yakubi, Banner Bantu production.
So